Auzubillahiminash-shaytanir-rajim. Bismillahir-rahmanir-rahim. Assalamu-alaikum. वेलकम टू माय चैनल। आज की इस वीडियो में हम स्टार्ट करेंगे जनरल साइंस के MCQs की रिवीजन चैप्टर वाइज अकॉर्डिंग टू द CSS आउटलाइन फॉर CSS 2023 स्क्रीनिंग टेस्ट। फर्स्ट चैप्टर है हमारे पास एस्ट्रोनॉमी का। तो चलिए शुरू करते हैं आज के लेक्चर को। What is the mass of the sun? 1.98 into 10 raised to power 30 kg. What is the temperature at the center of the sun? 15 million degree centigrade. The top atmosphere of the earth directly reflects back into space nearly what part of the total amount of sun's energy coming to it? 30%. The phases of the moon are partially the result of the revolution of the moon around the earth. Constellation, referred to as zodiac, are imaginary regions that encompass the path of the planets. Black holes refers to collapsing objects of high density. Which one of the following is not a unit of distance? Foot candle. Which one of the following planets orbit around the sun in a clockwise direction? Venus. Isobars are the lines connecting the places having same pressure. Spring tides occur on new moon and full moon days because on these days sun, moon and earth are in the straight line. The position of earth in its orbit when it is at its greatest distance from sun is called aphelion. Which of the following planets is fastest rotating planet? Jupiter. Which of the following planets has the smallest diameter? Mercury. Which of the following is the largest planet? Jupiter. The most abundant element in the Earth's crust is oxygen. Who was the first to measure Earth's radius? Eratosthenes. Name the nearest star to our sun. Proxima Centauri. Name the nearest regular galaxy to our Milky Way. Andromeda. The lunar eclipse occurs when Earth is between Sun and Moon. Most important effect of Moon on Earth is that it affects tide of the ocean. It affects tides of the ocean. Among the planets of the solar system, the position of Earth from the Sun is third. Halley's comet is visible after every 76 years. Which of the following spacecraft enabled man to step on the moon first? Apollo XI. The setting sun often looks oval in shape because of refraction of rays of sun passing through the atmosphere. Which one of the following is applicable to the planet Venus? Brightest. Which of the following planets is popularly known as morning star? Venus. The first astronaut to set foot on moon was Neil Armstrong. The position of a planet when it is nearest to the sun is perihelion. Name the largest moon in our solar system. Ganymede. The sun arises on the North Pole on the 21st March and this pole remains in light till 23rd September. The greatest single mass of ice on Earth is found in Antarctica. The mass of the Moon in comparison to the Earth is 1 by 81. Excluding the Sun and Moon, the celestial objects which appear brightest in the sky is Venus. The heaviest mass revolving around the Sun is Jupiter. The rising of the evening star indicates the west. Which is the hottest planet in our solar system? Venus. Which of the following does not qualify as a planet of our solar system? All of these. Which planet is known as the evening star? Venus. The planet nearest to the Earth is Venus. The planet nearest to the Sun is Mercury. On which planet are scientists hopeful of the existence of some type of life? Mars. Which of the following planets is a dwarf planet? All of these. The time taken by Uranus to revolve around the Sun is approximately 84 years. Bodies which usually fall from the sky on the Earth are called meteoroids. Comets are luminous celestial bodies moving around the Sun. Sun rises in the east and sets in the west due to the rotation of the Earth on its axis. The umbra is the inner and the dark portion of the shadow. Lunar eclipse occurs only on full moon. What are comets made of? Ice and dust. Solar eclipse occurs on new moon day. Second chapter is geography. Earth's crust have the abundant reserves of iron, silicon and oxygen. Atmospheric pressure exerted on Earth is due to the gravitational pull. Basalt rock is an example of volcanic. Which of the following layers makes radio transmission possible? Ionosphere. The shape of the Earth is oblate spheroid. The equatorial radius of the Earth is approximately 6371 km. What is the approximate circumference of the Earth? 40,000 km. The Earth completes one rotation on its axis in 23 hours, 56 minutes and 49 seconds. What is the shape of the Earth's orbit around the Sun? Ellipse. The polar diameter of the Earth is shorter than its equatorial diameter by 43 km. In which part of the atmosphere commercial aircraft usually fly? Troposphere. The layer of atmosphere close to Earth's surface is called troposphere. The Earth is spheroid because of its centrifugal force of rotation. Earthquakes are caused by tectonism. Which of the following is or are the main agent of soil erosion? Wind and water. The most abundant element in the Earth's atmosphere is nitrogen. The oceans cover approximately 70% of the Earth's surface. The distance between consecutive longitudes at poles is 0. Monsoon is caused by seasonal reversal of winds. Equinox means days and nights are equal. A day is added when a man crosses the international date line from east to west. The line joining the areas having the same rainfall is called isohyet. Which of the following is a great circle? Equator. Lines drawn parallel to the equator are called latitudes. Lines joining places of equal temperature are called isotherms. Slate, diamond, and marble are metamorphic rocks. Wind blowing in a spiral form around a region of low atmospheric pressure is a cyclone. On 21st June, the sun is vertically overhead the Tropic of Cancer. For a time difference of 1 hour, the longitudinal distance is equal to 15 degrees. The international date line passes through exactly through 180-degree longitude. Which of the following is an igneous rock? Granite. Which of the following is an example of sedimentary rock? Limestone. Which of the following pairs is correct? Marble, metamorphic rock. Savanna grasslands with tall trees are mainly found in Africa. Pampas are the vast grassy plains of South America. Richter scale is used to register intensity of earthquakes. Bauxite is an important ore of aluminium. Which metal is most abundantly found in the Earth's crust? Aluminium. The gravitational pull at the lunar surface is 1/6 of Earth. The Gutenberg discontinuity is between the outer core and the lower mantle. The Earth moves from west to east. Temperate grasslands of Asia and Europe are called steppes. Sedimentary rocks are porous. In the northern hemisphere, the longest day is on 21st June. The prime meridian passes through Great Britain. As per Köppen climate classification, category B is desert. Arctic Circle is located at 66 degree 30 minutes north of the equator. Yes. Arctic Circle is located at 66 degree 30 minutes north of the equator. Arctic Circle is the parallel of latitude. Latitude measures mean angular distance expressed in degrees of a point on the Earth's surface, north or south of the equator. The zone of Earth that is divided into rigid plates is the lithosphere. In the concept of plate tectonics, the term plates refers to the rigid Earth above the asthenosphere. The theory of plate tectonics states that rigid plates are driven by forces within the Earth and interact by all of these, colliding with each other, pulling apart from each other, and sliding past each other. When two tectonic plates diverge, means pull apart, the Earth is thinned. In this scenario, considering the concept of isostasy, we can predict that the asthenosphere will rise. Weather and climate refer to conditions. Weather and climate refer to conditions in the air. Which of the following is a characteristic of minerals? All of these: inorganic, naturally occurring, and specific chemical composition. Third chapter is environmental science. First MCQs is the densest of all the atmosphere layers is troposphere. All the particulate pollutants except ozone. All are particulate pollutants except ozone. Which of the following is a secondary pollutant? O3. The supersonic jets cause pollution by the thinning of O3 layer. Carbon monoxide is a pollutant because reacts with hemoglobin. Which material accounts for the greatest percentage of the weight of solid waste? Paper. Typical modern municipal landfills contain which of the following? All of these: monitoring wells, impermeable barriers, methane retrieval systems. Pollutants resulting from human activities are mainly discharged in both A and B, overpopulated cities and industrial centers. Atmospheric pollution may be caused by all of these: forest fire, organic decay, and automobile exhausts. Example of primary pollutants is all of these: SO2, NO2, CO. Then example of secondary pollutants is all of these: smog, O3, and PAN. Oxidation of sulfur in the fossil fuels mainly produces both B and C, SO3 and SO2. Carbon dioxide content in atmosphere is 0.03%. The polluting strength of sewage is usually characterized by its BOD. Which of the following on inhalation dissolve in the blood hemoglobin more rapidly than oxygen? Carbon monoxide. Smog is a combination of smoke and fog. The major photochemical oxidant is ozone. Which of the following are likely to be present in photochemical smoke? All of these: sulfur dioxide, photochemical oxidants, and volatile organic compounds. Which of the following devices is suitable for the removal of gaseous pollutants? All of these: cyclone separator, electrostatic precipitator, baghouse filter. Which of the following air pollution control devices is suitable for the removing the finest dust from the air? Fabric filter or baghouse? Biochemical oxygen demand measures dissolved O2 needed by microbes to decompose organic waste. Fluoride pollution mainly affects teeth. Which of the following is a non-point source of water pollution? Urban and suburban lands. Disease caused by eating fish inhabiting mercury contaminated water is Mina meta disease. Which of the following is not a marine pollutant? Dissolved oxygen. Noise is unwanted sound. Sound becomes hazardous noise pollution at above 80 decibels. Which of the following is a major source of thermal pollution in water bodies? Thermal power plant. The highest heating valve is of industrial waste. Which of the following is a likely characteristic of hazardous waste? All of these: ignitability, corrosivity, reactivity. High-level radioactive waste can be managed in which of the following ways? Deep well injection. Biomedical waste may be disposed of by all of these. Which of the following is a biodegradable organic chemical or substance? Oils. What is the harm? From the depletion of Earth's ozone layer. Increased amount of ultraviolet radiation will reach Earth's surface. Acid rain is formed due to contribution from the following pair of gases: carbon dioxide and sulfur dioxide. Which of the following is a prime health risk associated with greater UV radiation through the atmosphere due to depletion of stratospheric ozone? Increased skin cancer. The most serious environmental effect posed by hazardous wastes is contamination of groundwater. The depletion in the ozone layer is caused by chlorofluorocarbons. How the biological oxygen demand gets affected with the increased presence of organic matter in water? The oxygen demand increases. Which of the following is a major air pollutant? All of these: hormones, barrier methods, and sterilization. Which of the following is considered as part of population planning? All of these. How much percentage of total water on Earth is stored in oceans? 97%. Which of the following is not a major air pollutant? Nitrogen gas. The three primary soil macronutrients are potassium, phosphorus, and nitrogen. Which of the following is negative effects Which of the following has negative effects on soil and water due to conventional, mechanized farming practices? All of these: soil compaction, reduction in soil organic matter, and soil erosion. What is the correct sequence of the different layers of atmosphere as one proceeds upwards from the Earth's surface? Troposphere, stratosphere, ionosphere, and exosphere. The altitude of troposphere at equator is 0 to 12 km. The altitude mesosphere at equator is 0 to 80 km. The boundary between the troposphere and stratosphere is called tropopause. Next chapter is climate change. Climate variations on the scale of hundreds of years may be caused by changes in ocean currents. Carbon dioxide has been locked up over geological time as limestone and fossils. Earth's early greenhouse climate resulted in a climate much like that of Venus today. Which one refers to the oceans, seas, rivers, fresh water, and underground water? Hydrosphere. Which of the following gases are included in the category greenhouse gases? All of these: methane, nitrous oxide, and carbon dioxide. Then which type of energy transfer occurs between two substances in direct physical contact? Conduction. Which two gases make up 99% of the Earth's atmosphere? Nitrogen and oxygen. Which is the most abundant greenhouse gas in Earth's atmosphere? Water vapor. Which greenhouse gas is produced only through human activity and no natural sources? Halocarbons. Which is not an example of electromagnetic radiation? Albedo. Which type of energy transfer occurs as energy travels from the sun to earth? Radiation. Which is the largest single indicator of climate change? Global warming. Which activity in developing countries may be a major contributor to global climate change? Automobiles. The greenhouse effect is caused by greenhouse gases in the lower atmosphere, absorbing radiation from the Earth's surface and preventing much of it escaping into space. What greenhouse gas was not present in the atmosphere in pre-industrial times? Chlorofluorocarbon. Which of these countries has the highest per capita carbon dioxide emissions? United States. Which of the following activities contributes the most to carbon emissions globally? Transport. When did Kyoto Protocol entered into force? 2005. Which of the following is not a Kyoto flexibility mechanism, adaptation mechanism? This mechanism allows developed countries to mitigate their emissions through other developed countries. Joint implementation. Which mechanism allows countries to earn certified emissions reduction units? Emission trading. Countries in which region have achieved maximum emission reductions compared to the 1990 levels? Europe. Which gas was added to the list of greenhouse gases under the protocol in the second commitment period? Nitrogen trifluoride (NF3). The time gap between the adoption of Kyoto Protocol and its entry into force occurred due to the following reasons. The document was not ratified by sufficient number of countries. Which of the following was not achieved by Kyoto Protocol's first commitment period? Decrease in global emissions by 5% compared to 1990 levels. The Montreal Protocol 1987 was established to deal with the depletion of the ozone layer. Which key player polluted out of the Kyoto Protocol in 2011, thereby undermining its legitimacy? Canada. In its 2013 report, the IPCC projected the average increase in global temperature about 2.7 degree Fahrenheit, 1.5 degree centigrade. Is ozone good or bad for humans? Both B and C. Good and bad. Montreal Protocol goal is to phase out ozone depleting substances. Next chapter is Geospatial Technologies. First MCQs. The first geostationary satellite launched in 1965 was called Early Bird. Intelsat 1. Which of the following are key application disciplines of GIS? All of these. Civil engineering, environmental sciences, and commerce and business. It is a set of tools for collecting, storing, and retrieving at will, transforming and displaying spatial data from the real world for a particular set of purposes is a well-used definition of a GIS. Which of the following list is the key area of GIS functionality missed out by the above definition? Analysis. Which of the following is not an example of spatial data? Times of particular events. Spatial referencing is the process of which of the following? Combing attribute values with locational information. Geographical information science can be defined as the science behind GIS. A transponder is a satellite equipment which does all of the above mentioned functions. A geosynchronous satellite has the same revolution as that of the rotation of Earth, has a circular orbit, and rotates in the equatorial plane. All of these. A geostationary satellite is one which hangs motionless in space about 36,000 km above Earth, travels around the Earth in 24 hours, and remains stationary above the Earth. All of these. Whole world can be covered with minimum 3 geostationary satellites. The escape velocity of the Earth is approximately 11.2 km per second. A satellite remains in orbit because the centrifugal force caused by its revolution around the Earth is counterbalanced by Earth's gravitational pull. Which of the following is a typical output from the GPS receiver? All of these: position, speed, and time. The operational satellite of Navastar GPS are revolving around Earth in dash orbital planes, 6 orbital planes. Orbiting satellite system in Russia, which means lightning or news flash used for television broadcasting. It uses a highly inclined elliptical orbit with apogee at about 40,000 km and perigee at about 1,000 km is called Molniya system. A option is correct. Dash means the farthest distance from Earth a satellite orbit reaches, while dash is the minimum distance. Apogee means the farthest distance from Earth a satellite orbit reaches, while perigee is the minimum distance. Low Earth orbit satellite has rotation period of 90 to 120 minutes. Low Earth orbit satellites are close to Earth. Low Earth orbit are below an altitude of 2000 kilometers. What is the name of Russian equivalent of GPS? GLONASS. How many total satellites are currently being used in the US Navastar GPS? It's US Navstar GPS. 32. GPS stands for Global Positioning System. A GPS device can accurately pinpoint your location within 10 meters. GPS technology uses a system of satellites. Who built and operates the Global Positioning System? US Air Force. A map maker is called a cartographer. Remote sensing device is deployed from a plane or satellite. Sensing that uses heat or temperature to detect is called infrared sensing. Infrared sensing is used to help map animals and plants. Microwave sensing uses long wavelengths. Which two sensing methods bounce waves of an object and back to detect things? Radar and sonar. Sound waves are used in what type of sensing? Sonar. Radio wave is very beneficial because it can penetrate thick clouds and moisture. Which of the following is true about the frequency and velocity of electromagnetic waves? As frequency increases, wavelength decreases. Compared with light waves, radio waves have longer wavelengths. Which of the following are electromagnetic waves? All of these. Radio waves, optical light, and X-rays. The following are electromagnetic waves except sound waves. Electromagnetic waves are transverse. Which of the following correctly lists electromagnetic waves in order from longest to shortest wavelength? Radio waves, infrared, visible light, and X-rays. A radar which detects the presence of an enemy aircraft uses radio waves. Which of the following have the shortest wavelength? X-rays. Which of the following are not deflected by electric and magnetic fields? X-rays. Sound waves in air are longitudinal. The second and the last part of the CSS General Science MCQs division will be uploaded tomorrow inshallah. So stay tuned for coming updates. If you haven't subscribed my channel until now, then do subscribe my channel. Also press the bell button so that you can get the notification of coming videos. Thanks for watching. Allah Hafiz.